Happy New Year's, everybody! So today I felt like talking about what is often considered as one of the best pilots to ever air on TV, Futurama. I like the show, even though I didn't get to watch it until a few years ago. So this episode begins with our main character Fry delivering a pizza on New Year's Eve. Everything seems to go wrong for him as his girlfriend leaves him and someone steals his bike.
Happy New Year!
Pizza delivery for, Icy Wiener. I always thought by this point in my life, I'd be the one making the crank calls.
Fry falls into a cryopod and freezes himself for 1,000 years.
My God, it's the future. My parents, my coworkers, my girlfriend. I'll never see any of them again. Yahoo!
After the intro, Fry is welcomed to the future and sent off to get a new job that he will have to do until he dies. This is where he meets Leela, a Cyclops alien who assigns everyone's job.
Can I ask you a question?
As long as it's not about my eye. Is it about my eye?
Sort of.
Just ask the question.
What's with the eye?
I'm an alien, all right? Let's drop the subject.
They test Fry for living relatives, and Leela assigns Fry a job that happens to be a delivery boy.
But I don't like being a delivery boy.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Fry bails on the job and traps Leela in the cryopod for another 1,000 years, but before he leaves, he resets the timer to 5 minutes.
You owe me one.
Outside, we get to see a futuristic New York, and I have to say, after 20 years, this still holds up, and it looks really cool. I would love to live in a place like this.
Psst, tourist.
So Fry finds a phone booth that is actually a suicide booth, and he meets Bender, the last of our three main characters.
Yeah, I'd like to place a collect call.
You have selected slow and horrible.
Good choice.
Fry survives the booth, and the two go to a bar to get drunk.
I didn't have anything else planned for today. Let's go get drunk.
Back with Leela, she gets out of the cryopod and is told by a boss to find Fry and implant his chip. At the bar, Bender and Fry talk and get to know each other a little.
Well, Fry, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm gonna go kill myself.
Wait, you're the only friend I have.
You really want a robot for a friend?
Well, okay. But I don't want people thinking we're robosexuals.
Leela finds the two, and the chase is on. They escape out the back and hide in a head museum, where Leela comes inside with two cops and finds them.
I'm sorry, Fry, but I have to install your career chip.
After knocking Reagan's head down, the cops use force on Fry and Bender, and after insulting Leela, she knocks down the cops, allowing Fry and Bender to escape into the Hall of Criminals.
You guys were totally out of control.
That's our job. We're peace officers.
We get some really funny jokes from Fry and Bender before Bender gets an electric shock and bends some bars so they can escape.
Wait!
No thanks.
They escape into the ruins of old New York.
Welcome home, pal.
Everyone I ever knew or cared about is gone.
Wait, there's someone you know.
Leela finally catches up to them, and defeated, Fry accepts that he has to be a delivery boy.
I'll do it.
Leela removes her chip, and the three go to track down Professor Farnsworth, where they get surrounded by the cops. The four blast off into space, and Professor Farnsworth hires the three to be his new delivery crew.
New crew? What happened to the old crew?
Oh, those poor sons of...
And that was Space Pilot 3000. And after 20 years, this pilot still holds up as one of the funniest and best pilots ever aired on TV. I give this episode a 9 out of 10 as it is well animated, very funny, and despite being 20 years old, the humor hasn't aged much, if at all. And if you're wondering, no, I did not count points off for outdated technology. That would be a stupid thing to do, as every futuristic world for any show is filled with technology from their time period.